Phoenix Field and the DCU Center in Worcester, it's Massachusetts Pirates football. Tonight, the Pirates start their quest for an Indoor Football League championship as they take on the Bismarck Bucks in the first round of the IFL Playoffs. Hello again, everybody. I'm Mick Moninghoff, joined by Marty Gilliard. Glad you're with us for some Pirates football tonight at the DCU Center in Phoenix Field. And the Pirates are coming into this game off an 11-game regular season, an 8-game winning streak, both franchise records, and they haven't let up. A lot of teams sometimes will push back a little bit when it gets time for the playoffs and they've already clinched. The Pirates didn't take their foot off the gas.
Well, the one thing you got to take in consideration is that even though they clinched, they still had seeding that was in play. The highest seed, have a great run, easy run, so to speak, in the playoffs. So, I think the front office did a good job at workload management. I think that was something that we had an issue with the first 2 years. You seen Brackett go down in his MVP year. Following that, myself. But again, the coaches and the front office has been doing a great job all year of keeping the guys healthy. The offensive line has been keeping our quarterbacks healthy. They've been watching the workload management of T.O. Because he's taken on a lot of offensive pressure this year. So I just think those things are kind of like a fine gray area that you got to play with, but I think we played with it pretty good this year.
Well, in the last game, the last regular season game, 55-19, a Pirates win over Iowa. In that game, Thomas Owens did have 4 touchdowns, including his first rushing touchdown of the season. Laquiviante Gonzalez had his 3rd kickoff return for a touchdown. He's the league leader, 21.3 as far as return yards go each time he touches the football. And on defense, last week Santos Ramirez stepped up. He had a fumble return for a touchdown. So the Pirates defense continues to put teams away. Again, another effort under 20 points. What has made this Pirates defense so special?
I just think their ability to be able to take away the star, the opposing team star. They did a good job against Arizona, and their quarterback, Coach Kaiser has been doing a great job all year of making the game simple, for a lot of new guys that's never been inside of the game, been inside of the bubble. So it's like for me, watching him do an excellent job at slowing the game down to the guys, you know what I mean? When you're a coach, you want to get what's simple in your head to your guys, and when I see the guys come off the field, the defensive guys after a turnover or after a big stop, they're just like, man, it's easy. And when you hear that as a coach, you done did your job.
Well, another one of those players who's making the first time through the Pirates defense is Harlan Miller. He's had a great year. Right now he's standing by with a 3rd member of our team in Leverett Paul.
Thanks, Mick. Harlan, you take on Bismarck in the first round of the IFL Playoffs tonight. Now, your Pirates squad took on the Bucks twice during the regular season. What's the team's mentality heading into this matchup?
Just play our game. You know what I'm saying? We can't worry about the last 2 times that we played them. We just come out here and control what we can control, and everything else will take care of itself.
Well, Harlan, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Back to you.
All right, thanks very much, Leverett. Time now for the Worcester Physical Therapy Injury Update. And we can tell you that a few players are out of the lineup tonight, including Tavares Dantzler, Darren Carrington, J.D. Griggs, and Ahmad Dixon. So there's your injury update. Now time for the Berkshire Bank starting lineup.
Deshaun Downey, defensive end, University of Massachusetts.
Toby Johnson, defensive tackle, UGA.
Martrell Spate, linebacker, the University of Arkansas.
My name is Santos Ramirez. I play safety, and I went to the University of Arkansas.
Arion Maxie Penton, DB, University of Missouri.
Harlan Miller, defensive back, Southeastern Louisiana.
Chucky Williams, defensive back, University of Louisville.
So there's your starting lineups, and we are set for the playoffs to begin. The Massachusetts Pirates taking on the Bismarck Bucks. We'll come back with the kickoff in just a moment. Massachusetts Pirates football is presented by Phoenix Communications and these fine sponsors.
Looking for financial advice and personalized service regardless of wealth? Then open an online account today at berkshirebank.com. Our simple opening process takes just a few minutes. Once complete, you can sign up to all of our flexible banking tools from mobile banking, online banking, and our branchless My Banker concierge banking service. Come see what it means to bank with a socially responsible bank that doesn't base the quality of service on the size of your wallet. Get started today at berkshirebank.com.
This Bud Light Seltzer lemonade is packed with lemonade flavor.
Yeah, it even has more flavor than my grandma's lemonade.
She still lives here, right?
Yeah, it even has more flavor than Grandma's lemonade.
Oh, no.
Guess her hearing is better than we thought.
New Bud Light Seltzer Lemonade. Packed with more flavor than Grandma's lemonade.
There's a new wave coming and supplying energy to your homes and businesses. Sunwave Gas and Power. Sunwave powers homes and businesses with reliably low gas and electricity rates. Sunwave is energy simplified. Visit GoSunwave.com and enter your zip code to see simple-to-understand plans at affordable rates. Sunwave offers both traditional and green energy options. Find the plan that works for you. Ride the wave to amazing gas and power rates. Sunwave Gas and Power. Power your universe.
So welcome back to Phoenix Field and the DCU Centers. We are set for the opening kickoff of tonight's game between the Massachusetts Pirates and the Bismarck Bucks. And one of the things to keep in mind is Josh Gable is back off the IR as Ali Mortada signed with Winnipeg in the CFL. So Josh Gable comes back to kick. Now, we heard he's not 100%. He's still going to kick his field goals and probably his extra points right-footed, which is his normal foot. But we understand he's going to be kicking off with his left foot tonight.
So wait. Say that again, man.
All right, he's kicking with his regular leg on field goals and extra points, but he's going to kick off with his left foot. He's kicking off left-footed to save the right leg.
Now he is a trick. Oh my God.
And there it is.
Hey.
It's going to be taken at about the 17-yard line.
Great coverage. Is that Santos on the tackle? It looks like. Great job.
Ramirez on the tackle as he brings down Andre Williams at a Dean College.
Now back to Josh Gables, though. That is amazing job by a kicker to be able to be dominantly right-footed and turn and kick with the left. Well, he's a pro soccer, though.
That's it, pro soccer star.
And he also is the trick guy, trick kick guy. So
we'll keep an eye on the kicking of Josh Gable tonight. Caleb Lewis starts at quarterback. Isaiah Strayhorn is his running back. Raheem Harvey, Mike Kerrigan, and Andre Williams are the receivers on 1st and 10. Oh, I beg your pardon. That's Kenyatta Allen Jr. who gets the start, and he runs for a first down. So they're changing it up. Now, they told me that Lewis was going to get the start tonight, and they go with a running quarterback in Allen Jr.
Lewis just came back in. He rushed in.
Okay.
Maybe that might have been just a personnel type thing. Maybe they didn't even want him to throw the ball. Just looked like he can run decent.
Hope you enjoyed that kickoff. Stephen J. Nault, the doctor, located at 116 Belmont Street in Worcester, a proud sponsor of Massachusetts Pirates football, the sponsor on that. So 1st and 10 after the run. And the handoff goes to Strayhorn, and he's down at about the 11-yard line as Toby Johnson was in on a tackle. Let's give you the
good job, Toby, with the big bare paws on him.
Let's give you the Pirates starters on defense as we get another look at the tackle by Johnson. He's out there with Deshaun Downey and also Vontrell McMillan getting his first start tonight. Martrell Spates at linebacker. Then you have Arian Maxey Penton, Santos Ramirez, Harlan Miller, and Chucky Williams in the secondary. So that sets up a 2nd down and 7 with the football at the 12-yard line. Lewis. Oh, look out. That snap came out slow. I think you're going to have motion on the offense, but we'll hold on.
Offsides defense number 91 with contact. A 5-yard penalty. It's still 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 7. Just underway. First possession of the night here for the Bismarck Bucks. Toss goes to Strayhorn, picks up a block, and he's brought down at the 5-yard line. And it's Harlan Miller, I believe, and Martrell Spate coming in on the tackle.
And boy, they are flying through this. Jesus. Martrell is just a bullet out of a pistol, man. That kid, he just be flying through there, just reckless abandonment. I feel bad for any ball carrier that he has to be able to. Whew.
Well, they did give him the 2 yards. It's 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. So now the Pirates defense has to stiffen.
Now Bismarck has been doing they've been having a lot of movement parts pre-snap.
See if that continues. 2 in motion on the left. fake toss. Lewis hit as he let it go. In and out of the hands.
Oh, man.
Incomplete. Raheem Harvey had it for a second. It would have been his 15th touchdown of the year, but he couldn't hold on.
His fingers must be a little slick, baby.
Take another look, and he has it in the corner for 6. There's a catch, Marty. But he couldn't bring it in.
I think the distraction by AMP, the little late jump that he had right there, that might have just been a split second that he needed to be able to have vision on the ball to make that catch. That's that little distraction, man. It's the small things that will distract the receiver from catching the ball.
Williams in the slot on the near side, and the ball came rolling back, and they just kind of flip it to Lorenzen West, who picks up a carry. Now, I don't think he was supposed to be running a jet sweep, but it was like, get that ball out of here.
That was kind of, woo.
It just rolled back, and the quarterback said, hey, go ahead, you can have it. Loss of 1, 3rd and goal at the 6. So from the 6-yard line, Caleb Lewis has his play. He's thrown 7 touchdown passes this year. Williams comes in motion with Harvey on the near side, and they're looking his way. Over
a little too high, baby.
Chucky Williams was defending on the play, and the ball was overthrown, incomplete.
Now they're in a clutch down right now.
Well, if you're Bismarck, do you take the 3 or?
Yeah, they're taking the 3. Kicker's coming out on the field.
All right, so that's going to be Cody Barber. Cody, 10 of 30, a 30% field goal kicker, has 74 kicking points this year. It's number 6 in the league.
Number 71, 53 are eligible.
So Barber's on. It's spotted at the 12. It's about a 20-yard attempt. Kick on the way, and this one is no good. So the kick no good from 20 yards, and the Pirates dodge a bullet on the first possession. 9:44 to play here in our opening quarter, and the Massachusetts Pirates will have the football in a scoreless game. Pirates have the football 1st and 10 at the 5-yard line. Benefield. 2-step drop in the end zone, down the middle, complete. Thomas Owens at about the 12-yard line. He'll be about 3 yards shy of a first down. Let's give you the Pirates starters.
We have a flag on the play.
All right, well then we'll defer to Mr. Dave Kataya.
Looks like they're pointing towards the Pirates. If they're doing that in that situation, it's holding. Yes.
And it's exactly what it is, holding on the Pirates.
Yep.
Half the distance going to go back to the, well, it's going to go to like the 1-yard line. So Marquise Lucas.
65.
Jordan McCray, the holding on Jared Thomas. Benefield's a quarterback with Justin Stockton in the backfield. Thomas Owens, Quiviante Gonzalez, and Dontrez Bird are your receivers tonight. Give you the defense in a moment. So it's 1st and 13 from the 1. And they're going to put it, oh, it's half the distance, right. So I thought the 1 was a
Penalty
little
is
far.
enforced from the previous spot.
So it'll be the, call it the 3-yard line.
Now you see how important it is to have the home time, Ross?
Now there you go. Gonzalez will be in high motion, along with Owens, 1 on each side. Looking for Owens. Oh, that's Dontrez Bird. And he could not separate. Incomplete. So Owens ran the route underneath, and Bird kind of followed him, tried to spring him open. Overthrown, incomplete.
Is another flag on the play.
Illegal defense, illegal twist, number 93. 5-yard penalty. It's also an automatic first down.
Oh, great job. Thank you.
All right, still illegal defense. So it's going to be first down. And the football now moves up to the 8-yard line. Ben Moa is going to be over the center. Devon Keith, Jeff Branch, and Darren Jackson start in the middle along with Zarel Hendrick, Javon Codlin, Malik Duncan, and Kendrick Harper. Down the field, incomplete, looking for Bird, going for everything.
Sheesh. They're seeing something with Bird in that one-on-one coverage. They're giving a lot of one-on-one coverage on the outside with Dunches. They eventually could take advantage of that. Then the kid can run, as you can see.
Twins right, 50, switch stack, backside stack. On one, ready? Backside stack. Hey! Oh, you off. Go! Side!
So this is second down. And here is Benefield taking off and about the 15-yard line.
Oh, man. He done kicked me in my head, ref.
Okay, I was coming back. I'll check.
He done kicked me in my head.
So here Benefield saw the hole and took off. So that's going to set up a 3rd and 4. As the football is now up to the 14-yard line. No score, first possession for the Pirates with 7:09 to play here in the first. Gonzalez to the near wall. 3 receivers on the near side, so they go to Stockton. Stood up in the backfield, no gain. Stockton hit by Branch and Jackson. So 4th down coming up.
Looked like there was a little confusion before the play started.
Now, we talked about on 4th and 4th to 14 how Gable still is not 100%. This would be a really long field goal, so the Pirates look like they're going to go for the first down.
Yes, they are.
Only got to get 4 yards. Gonzalez to the far wall. Owens in the slot to the far side. And the latest addition, Christian, comes to the near side, and this ball is overthrown and incomplete, and the Pirates turn it over on downs. Welcome back to Phoenix Field in the DCU Center. No score. Second possession of the ball game for the Bismarck Bucks as Caleb Lewis sends 2 in motion to the near side, retreats, throws over the middle, complete.
Nice
and
hit by
the ball
AFP.
came out. It's going to be a catch.
Whoa.
And a recovered fumble by Lorenzen West.
Let's take another look at this.
Yeah, I think he has it.
Oh, no. No, that's an incomplete pass.
All right, you want to throw the challenge flag?
I wish I could. I wish I could. And I'm not trying to be biased or anything like that. I'm just, football's football, baby.
You think he didn't have it long enough?
No, he catch, make the football move, he's hit. He never secured the ball from the start, so he never secured the catch from the start. That right there, to me personally, just to me, I'm not the one down there, but to me, it looks like he did not secure that catch long enough for it to be.
That's why Kaiser just threw the flag, but you notice there was 2 replays. You talk about home field advantage. They showed that replay twice for Kaiser to look at.
See, that's why we got our guys in the truck.
By Bismarck.
Not on the field. We got them in the truck where they count at.
Referee's going to give his
it can't be that tough.
Decision.
After further review, the pass is incomplete.
I told you, baby.
It'll be 2nd and 10.
I can't make this up, Mick.
Toby Johnson's over the center. Here comes his push. And it is thrown complete. West makes this
Great
catch.
Job. Great catch.
Down at about the 3-yard line.
Nice, tough catch. Was that West?
That's West.
Oh, yeah, good catch by West.
That'll be a first down, 1st and goal. They're going to spot it at the 4. Beat his man as Arian Maxey Penton, and West is able to haul it in this time. 1st and goal at the 4. Now, the last time, they got as close as the 5 and then couldn't punch it in.
But this is where it gets tricky.
Field really gets small with the 8-yard end zone. 1st and goal at the 4. West comes in motion. And the pitch goes to Strayhorn. Stood up, got about a yard, and that's all.
Toby Johnson. That boy is a man in the middle. A grown man in the middle.
Toby Johnson stands in at 6'4", 325, and he makes his presence felt.
Yes, he does. Just as you can see, he just sheds the offensive lineman and literally just puts wood on the running back, stops him dead in his tracks. Great job by Toby Johnson.
2nd and goal at the 3. West will come slot near side. Raheem Harvey against the near wall. Andre Williams lines up on the line of scrimmage as an end on the far side. And pitch to Strayhorn. And he will turn the corner and break the plane for the touchdown. And for Isaiah Strayhorn, that is his second rushing touchdown of the season. It's 6-0 Bismarck.
Looks like Harlan Miller had a chance to make this play. Just couldn't wrap him up. Good job by the running back of Bismarck to be able to stretch it.
Lewis is the holder, the placement down. Here's the kick on the way. This one is good. And so with 2 minutes and 12 seconds to play in our opening quarter, the Bismarck Bucks have a 7-0 lead over the Massachusetts Pirates.
Let's see what he do with this one.
Here's the kick from Barber. It's going to be taken about 7 yards deep. Gonzalez makes the first man miss, tries to spin away, but gets caught with a shoestring tackle at about the 11-yard line. Darren Jackson able to grab him by the ankle and didn't let go. So it'll be 1st and 10 Pirates. See, you figured that's still 11, 12. It's about a 19-yard return.
I was about to say, give him a smooth 19-20.
Not bad.
He caught it just about on the back wall.
So call it the 12-yard line. Massachusetts Pirates brought to you in part tonight by Chick-fil-A, official chicken sandwich of the Pirates. Eat more chicken. Pirates down and going in the wrong direction. That time, that is Jeff Branch coming up from the linebacker spot to make the hit. All 6'3", 240 of them out of Presentation College. So Pirates see themselves thrown for a loss on 1st and long. 10. It's going to turn into a 2nd and 16. Back at the 7-yard line. Benefield from his own goal line. Guns over the middle, complete. That is Owens who leans forward for a Pirates first down. Well, for Owens, that'll be catch number 67 on the season, as he has over 900 receiving yards coming into tonight's ball game. 1st and 10, spotting the football at the 22-yard line. Your compadre sending in the plays.
My baby brother.
Bones Bagante.
He's been doing an excellent job.
Here's a quick toss to the wall, and that was incomplete. Gonzalez was the intended receiver, but the ball was underthrown. So the first quarter will come to a close on the errant pass, and we'll step aside. One in the books, and the Bucks lead the Pirates here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center by a score of 7-0.
Where you bank is a big decision. You want it to feel right. That's why Cornerstone Bank offers unlimited ATM surcharge rebates through our Right Checking program. Now you can make every ATM your ATM, anywhere in the U.S. You'll also enjoy other exclusive benefits like competitive rates and generous rewards. So if paying for what's yours is starting to feel wrong, it's time to choose right. Cornerstone Bank, built on trust.
Whether your team is your family, your business, or your employees, staying connected is crucial. You can depend on the Cross Insurance family.
Very good.
To provide the best insurance solutions for you. We've got your team protected. Visit crossagency.com today.
We are set for the second quarter of action here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center. Mick Moninghoff and Marty Gilliard tonight. The Pirates with their second possession, 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line. And it is a one-step drop. Now stepping up in the pocket and taking off is Alejandro Benefield, and he will be about 4 yards shy of a first down. Second time that Benefield has seen the opening and taken off, Marty.
Yes. So, I mean, we had to. I seen 2 defenders over there talking a whole lot of stuff in T.O.'s ear. So I'm pretty sure one guy was saying he's not nothing, and the other guy saying, well, I got back up my guy. But they got to waste 2 guys on one receiver. Then, you know, we have somebody that has one-on-one coverage. We have to exploit that.
2nd and 4 at the 22. Owens in motion along with Bird, and the handoff goes to Stockton. Big hole straight forward into the secondary. Still going down to the 5-yard line. Justin Stockton.
That boy is lightning in a bottle. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, you blink when Stockton get the ball, and you just might miss something real good, baby. I just love his feet. You know, his feet. You know, he's quick as a hiccup, man.
Yep, Stockton is the Pirates' all-time leader in attempts with 85 now and over 360 yards. Had the longest rush for 29 yards and average of 35.9 a game, all Pirate records.
I'm telling you, it's the Jordan 1s, baby.
First and goal, 6-yard line. Stockton will be on the left of Benefield. Owens and Bird in motion. And look out, Benefield is caught and going down. And you know what?
30 is having a great game.
Yep, that is Jeff Branch, who has the second major tackle tonight. That'll be a quarterback sack behind the line of scrimmage.
He's doing a great job. Looks like Branch came backside. Oh, no, he was front side, excuse me.
So Branch catches him and has a quarterback sack. 12:54 to play in our first half. The Pirates are trying to tie up the game. They trail 7-0 to Bismarck. Second down action. Here is Benefield to the end zone. Caught. Thomas Owens for a touchdown.
Easy money, and that boy was open for a long time. Like for a long time.
For Thomas Owens, his 23rd touchdown of the season.
T.O. did a great job at doing what we call a change-up. You know, did a great job of slipping in, changing up his speed, getting a great nod, getting the defender to jump. I mean, at this point, man, he was so naked, open. You know, you can't miss that. You can't miss that.
Right to the corner, and now we'll see this time if Josh Gable kicks with his right foot. He will. On for the extra point. Here's his kick. It's on the way. It is good. And so with 12 minutes and 31 seconds to play in our first half,
there we
have
go,
a tie ball game.
Getting chippy. Keep it clean, fellas. Come on now, keep it clean, fellas.
7-7, Pirates and Bucks.
Keep it clean, fellas.
Now, Marty, is it too soon to start thinking about, well, we got a great defense. It's a 7-7 game. They're not thinking about it. Onside kick?
No. Right now, we're not playing with enough energy for even to do any of that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The Pirates are kind of flat right now. The guys just not looking like their usual self to me. You know what I'm saying? The offense doesn't seem like they're moving, snapping around like they should, like they normally are. The defense doesn't seem as aggressive as it usually is.
Mike Carrigan at the goal line. Decent returner, finds a seam, comes up across the 20 to midfield and to the 24-yard line before Harlan Miller finally brings him down.
Look, another penalty. See, this is the thing that I did not want guys to get into in this game. You've already beat this team a few times. The team already knows who has an attitude, who's kind of chippy, who's not. Right? So now we have a situation that we're looking at up there on the replay of, it looks like Khalil Wooten and another player from Bismarck getting into a little scuffle on the sideline down here closest to the 25 down by the wall.
Personal foul number 32, Bismarck. Personal foul number 2, Massachusetts. Those penalties will offset. Each player has been charged with one unsportsmanlike conduct foul.
So this is something that the Pirates got to make sure they pay attention to, you know, their demeanor, their mannerism on the field, because this team, again, they want us to – oh, Jesus, turn your head, son.
Well, what happened on that play? I was watching Williams from the get-go, all right? Williams kind of like ran that jet sweep motion, then bellied out, and you'll see about 12 yards down the field, he gets bumped right there And that's where he stopped his route. Now, the Pirates are paying special attention to Williams because Andre Williams used to be a practice player with the Pirates. He was from Nashua, New Hampshire. The first time he played against Massachusetts, all he did was catch 3 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion.
We call him Quick Six. You know, that's a buddy of mine. He's a really extremely hard worker. Again, another student of the game. You know, it's good to see your hometown buddies do their thing and just watch the work.
Oh, there is Harvey, and he just couldn't bring it in. Good coverage by Harlan Miller, but that's the second time tonight, and maybe I'm a little critical because he's such a great receiver. The ball hits him in the hand. Second time he couldn't bring it in.
Oh, that's on him. You know, listen, that's all on him. You know, literally the ball bounces off his head. Bounced off his head, Mick. When you want to be that guy and you want to be a dominant receiver and have respect, you can't have balls bounce off your head in a one-on-one situation under the lights in the playoffs. Oh, no, baby. You got to come down with those every time, 100%.
Yep.
So, to me, he's looking quite average right now.
3rd and 10, 24-yard line. Williams in the slot to the right, looking to the wall, and that ball is behind West and incomplete.
Oh, my God. Oh, do we got a replay on that?
Well, we might. Miller got a hand on it. Here it is.
Oh, my God. Listen, Harlan Miller did a great job at controlling this guy, the receiver, from the jump. He didn't even move from the line of scrimmage for at least 4. He had him for at least 4 or 5 steps. Not moving at all, completely jammed up. That boy it was highway robbery out there. Great job by Harlan. Great job by Harlan.
This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt coming up from Barber. Barber's kick is on the way. This is wide to the left, no good. So Barber is 0 for 2 tonight, and the Pirates stave off another drive. 9:53 to go in our first half tonight, and the Pirates and Bismarck Bucks are tied at 7 at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center.
Now the offense is looking a little bit more snappy.
Welcome back to Phoenix Field, the DCU Center on first down from the 5. The Pirates will run the football and maybe a yard loss for Stockton. Been tough going for Stockton tonight.
It has been. You know, he's been trying to get to the edge, and, number 30 has been doing a great job at controlling the edge for Bismarck. A great job.
Yeah, that's Jeff Branch, and you got to give a lot of credit up front to guys like Ben Moa and Devon Keith, who has 9.5 tackles for a loss this year. That is 6th in the league, and 3.5 sacks as well. 2nd and 11, call it the 4-yard line. Benefield, 2-step drop, quick gun, complete. Owens makes the catch up to the 9, and that's going to be all, as it is Zarrell Hendrick in on the tackle. Hendrick did have 19 passes broken up this year. That was 2nd in the league.
Now that's what you call a solid defender. You know, the guy that defends the most passes is the duck, is what we like to call him. You know what I'm saying? The guy that gets his hand on the ball with the PBUs, that's the guy that you got to pay a little respect to. No disrespect to the guy that's the duck, but I'm just saying I call it what it is.
I hear you. 3rd and 5, 10-yard line. Owens in motion on the far side. And it is Benefield down the field
Great
for
catch
Gonzalez.
by Speedy.
So
Great
Gonzalez
job.
Brings it in. He's the Pirates' 2nd leading receiver. Start of the night, 35 catches for 353 and 9 touchdowns. One of the top all-purpose yard players this year in the Indoor Football League, brings it in.
Again, like I was saying before, you know, he's a great asset to have, you know, especially now in the playoffs. You always want those unsung heroes to be able to show up in games like this, and that's what you need. You need somebody to help T.O. out. You need somebody to help force those single coverages towards T.O.
1st and 10. Benefield underneath. Bird wide open. Dontrez Bird finally goes down at about the 12-yard line. Bird was left unattended. He's had some pretty big games himself this year.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has. You know, I think it was the first game in. It was a 2-touchdown game.
Right.
So he does a great job, man, at being able to, you know, make the plays when T.O. draws the attention. I think on this last play, you know, T.O. draw 2, like we said earlier in the game. Once a guy draws 2, man, somebody's going to have single coverage. They got to take advantage of that.
This time, Bird, Gonzalez and Owens going motion. It is Stockton's.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Read option.
Okay. For somebody that's not known to be saucy and slick, I see you out there, Drosky, a.k.a. the oil can.
Wow. Alejandro Benefield. He rode him just like Army or Navy would. And then he just pulled it out and nobody was there.
With the stick.
Wow. Benefield, great gain and a great fake.
It was, listen, I'm big smile from ear to ear to watch the young kid tote the ball like that.
2nd and 2. Football's at the 4-yard line. That was his best run of the season. And Stockton dropped immediately. Great tackle by Malik Duncan, who had 52 stops in the regular season, coming up to make the hit. 5'9", 205 out of Cleveland, Ohio. It's been tough for Stockton tonight. 3rd down and 4, loss of 2. Football back at the 6.
Again, you know, like I said, Bismarck's D-line is doing a great job at controlling their edge.
They have been. 5:45 and a clock moving. And whistles here. Flags come out. Let's just hold on.
It is becoming extremely chippy down here. It's like after every single play, it's like somebody from Bismarck is talking to a lineman on Massachusetts, or Massachusetts lineman is pointing and saying something at Bismarck.
Start offense. Number 6. The
they got to
motion
get
man was
themselves
beyond
under
the line of scrimmage.
Massachusetts got to get themselves under control.
3rd down.
You know, they got to really, really get themselves back under control and bring everything back down level so they can play the ball that they need to play. Because right now it seems like a pride show out there.
Zoom to trio left, double angle, exhale. On, ready? 30, 50. Go!
Benefield with a 2-step drop with time. Now takes off. He's going to put his head down.
Face
and
mask.
There's a face mask, yes.
Face mask, clear as day.
You right? No. I'm hurt. A little bit.
Well, you hate to say a penalty is a good thing anytime, but this one will help the Pirates.
Personal foul, face mask. Number 32 defense. Penalties after this is the goal is also an automatic 1st down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line for the Pirates. They can take a lead here on this trip.
Yes, they can.
5 minutes to play in the first half. Stockton, head down. Helmet came off of one player.
From Bismarck, looks like.
Yeah, that is Ben Moa who lost his hat. The defensive nose guard. Another look. And it was right on the contact when Stockton got there and knocked his hat right off. No gain on the play for Stockton.
Again, Bismarck D line, man, is looking real stout right now.
Yeah, Ben Moa, Darren Jackson, Devon Keith.
2nd and goal from the 3.
Lawrence Ross, the 3rd, lined up over a right guard. Oh, that's a miss handoff and dumped. Wow, Malik Duncan dumps Laquiviante Gonzalez, but Gonzalez ran into his own man first. Stockton hit Gonzalez, and then he was the sitting duck.
Yes. Again, Bismarck D-line, you know, is holding stout. But again, we're playing so sloppy right now that we're all over the place. You know what I'm saying? We're not able to get any push by the front line. As you can see, it's causing Dro to be able to choke the ball a little bit. We have confusion in the backfield. We have confusion lining up.
Well, I'm going to ask you how you remedy that after this snap. Benefield hands off to Gonzalez, has a wall in front of him, and he got in for the touchdown.
Got in there, baby. Yes, sir. Great job, Mighty Mouse. That boy strong. That boy little and strong.
3rd rushing touchdown of the season for Laquiviante Gonzalez, and the Pirates have a 13-7 lead with 3:19 on the clock. He followed his blockers really well, and you got to credit Jared Thomas.
Yes, 65. Great job at finishing his block. Great job by Speedy of finishing his run. You know, now hopefully they can get over there on the sideline to answer your question. How do you remedy all the stuff that's going on? We got to get everybody back on the sideline. We got to have our respectable vet come over and calm everyone down so we could be a second voice, as the head coach is already going to tell them as they're coming off anyway. You know what I'm saying? But this is a time where the vets got to step up and be able to get the guys calm and get their demeanor down so we can get back to doing this thing like it's practice. You know what I'm saying?
I do. The extra point is good by Josh Gable. 2:43 to go in the first half. 14-7. The Pirates with a lead over Bismarck. Now, before the game, Pirates head coach Patrick Pass told me, gee, I wish I could have had Marty Gilliard to coach for a whole season because he would have been one of those veteran influences that you mentioned to calm down the Pirates. Here is the kick by Gable. It's
great kick.
Great kick. Roll.
Great kick.
Williams picks it up and
great
drop at the 10-yard line.
Good job. Good job, Chucky Williams, a.k.a. Greedy, a.k.a. the baby silverback. Yes, sir. Great job, Chuck. Great job at filling the lane, maintaining your lane integrity. I knew it was a great kick when it came off the tee, just because, you know, you seen it kind of fall in that soft spot, and it had a sideways roll and spin. So you knew it was going to bounce a little funny off the wall. Those are the things that we need as a special team. Those are the hidden yardage that we talked about early on. When you can get the guys to not be able to advance the ball off first contact, that's a plus for the kickoff team.
Two minutes and 14 seconds to go in our first half. And the Pirates now with a 14-7 lead. Toby Johnson lines up over the ball. McMillan and Downey also on the front. Here is a toss to Strayhorn, going nowhere.
Great job by Santos Ramirez. Great job by Santos. I mean, great job at filling. They had great communication on the motion over. Him and Harlan played that pretty perfect. I don't think you could play it better. I think you could play it better. Both of them shot their hands. They was able to beat the blocks and shoot, man, and make for sure tackles, you know.
1:49 to play, first half, 2nd and 10, 11-yard line. Pirates are up by 7 points. And
oh, he's running.
It is Allen Jr. in at quarterback, tried to take off, and the Pirates drop him for no gain.
Again, I know I was giving praise to the Bismarck D-line, but right there on that particular play, you know, the Massachusetts D-line, you know, mixed with Toby Johnson, you know, you had edge pressure. The quarterback didn't have a chance to do anything. You know, when you have edge pressure flashing around, the quarterback wants to first step up. You know, and then when you have a stout defensive nose like we have in Toby Johnson, in my opinion, he's the best in the league. When you have a push on the center like he did now, the quarterback has nowhere to go. That's why I kind of jumped the gun early and said he's going to run it because he had no lanes. He had nowhere to go. He couldn't even step up and throw if he wanted to, you know.
So here we go with a 3rd and 10 at the 11-yard line. Miller in single coverage on his receivers, going to check him at the line. And Allen is dropped.
There he goes.
It is Martrell Spate in for the sack back at the 3-yard line.
Now the Pirates defense is starting to look like this Pirates defense that we know of leading the league and all these beautiful stats that they do. You know, you got Spate flying in there like a bullet out of a pistol. Jesus, he came through there wide open, flashing. Again, if you blink, you'll miss something, man. The team is now starting to fly around on defense and be that aggressive, you know, complex but simple defense that we have grown to love.
We're going to spot the football at the 5. It's going to be 4th and 17. This would be a 61-yard field goal attempt by Cody Barber. Here's his kick. Might have been tipped at the line. It goes into the crowd harmlessly at about the 15-yard line. And the Pirates will take over.
Did Downey get a hand on that?
I think somebody did tip it.
It looks like Downey bent the corner and got a little hand on that. He had a little hand on the little edge pressure. But again, any flashing parts, man, the D-line is starting to wake up now and they're starting to get penetration. They're starting to be able to get that gap protection and that, that gap pressure and that edge protection.
Another look.
Oh, no, it was just a mishit. It was a mishit.
So he didn't really get a piece of it.
No, just a miss hit. He
I think
flashed.
the player that jumped, I think, was Montrell McMillan, who's a first-timer just acquired by the Pirates this week. Pirates have the football at the 18-yard line, 1st and 10 at the 18. They have 57 seconds to work with, which is an eternity in indoor football.
Yes.
Benefield surveys, takes off, and goes down. There is a flag that came out late.
Oh, Jesus.
So you don't want to see flags.
No, you don't. Not at this point. Not at this point.
Once again, Dave Kataya is our referee tonight.
Personal foul, hands to the face, 64 offense. Penalties after this in the goal. Repeat first down.
Dontrez Bird gets on the same page now with Benefield and Owens. And here comes the rush. Sack. They're going to mark him down at the 2.
And another flag on the play.
Well, hopefully it's against Bismarck if you're a Pirate fan.
Oh, it might be an illegal twist. It might be an illegal twist. It looks like it was a legal twist by the end and the nose. That might have been why they got the sack.
Okay.
But I could have been wrong, you know.
Well, here comes the call. You've played more snaps than I.
Illegal twist.
There you go, Marty Gilliard. There you go.
The offensive
Yes,
backfield.
sir.
So 5-yard penalty. It's also a first down.
You know, I've been wrong on the field, but listen, from the eye in the sky cat, Dad, I ain't gonna miss. You know, I ain't gonna miss. I can see the game so good from up here. Jesus.
You know, it's still first down. It's 1st and 10. The football now resting on the 14-yard line. As Marty Gilliard dropped his drink, it's the first fumble tonight.
Man.
Careful now.
First fumble of the career.
40 seconds ago. 14-7. Pirates lead the Bismarck Bucks. The clock is moving. So after 3 successive penalties, here we go. Owens in motion, along with Gonzalez. And this ball is thrown complete.
Great catch. Speedy over the wall, baby. Yes, indeed, it's Speedy.
It goes
yes,
for a
sir.
first down.
I'm gonna nickname him the asset. I think I like that for him. I'm gonna take Speedy away and just call him the asset. Oh, Jesus. We got another penalty on the field.
This remind you of anybody going over the wall like this?
He look a lot like his big brother, Marty Gilliard, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Look,
that's the way you would have done it.
Just beautiful. At 32, I always want to, he's been a little extra all night.
Darren Jackson.
But we're moving back, so that means it has to be a holding or some type of penalty.
Umpire pick on the offense.
An umpire
pick. A receiver used the umpire to shade off the defender.
There you go.
That
the
is not a
receiver
penalty.
used the umpire
however,
as a
replay
pick.
of the down. First down.
Oh, Lord.
Goodness.
Jesus.
18 seconds left. Benefield on a 2-step drop. Down the middle. Complete.
Can we get a horse collar? Thank you. Horse collar. Thank you. Horse collar.
Just on Christian with his first catch as a Massachusetts Pirate, and the Pirates are called timeout. There is a flag. We won't step aside yet.
I'm going to bank on it being a horse collar tackle, which should be a personal foul. And we should be tacking on more yards on top of this because he brought, what's 82's name?
First foul, horse collar tackle.
Yes. I told you I could see the thing real good from up here, baby.
Number 32 defense. Penalties after this to go. It's also an automatic first down.
Yes, indeed.
10 seconds left. 1st and 10 at the 11. Benefield looking down the middle. Could have been intercepted. It went off the hands of Malik Duncan, and he could not hold on. That should have been picked.
Well, I think if I'm not mistaken, Malik's about a smooth, big, tall 5'9"-ish.
Well,
and I think we're being generous with the 5'9".
No, you got him at 5'9", 205.
You know, I think we're being a little generous with the 5'9", more of the 5'7"-ish range.
So this will be a right-footed kick coming up from Josh Gable. It's spotted at the 18, which would make it a 26-yard attempt. Brackett the holder, placement down, kick on the way. This one is Good.
Yes, indeed. Again, when you know he's not 100%, but the kid has such a great leg, man. His golf swing is everything. You play golf, Mick?
No, not really.
Oh, man.
Try to stay away, do what you do best. So, another look at the field goal by Josh Gable, 17-7 with 2 seconds left. Gable has it teed up. He's going to kick it left-footed. Put a lot on it, though. It's going to travel to the goal line. And Carrington will bring it out. Carrington to the 15, and that is all.
Great
and
job.
That will be the end of our first half. It wasn't the prettiest of halves, but the Massachusetts Pirates still have a 17-7 lead over the Bismarck Bucks. As we step aside, we'll come back in just a moment with our Phoenix Communications halftime highlights just around the corner, so don't go away. Let's throw it downstairs to Leverett Paul.
Thanks, Mick. I'm joined now by Pirates kicker Josh Gable. Now, Josh, you've been using both legs to kick during this game. We've seen you using your left leg for kickoffs and your right leg for field goals. Have you ever done that before in a game?
No, I mean, I kicked off lefty just on accident once, and it was just like I don't know, I might as well kick it off. We were in a hurry, and it just like, I'm both footed, so a little bit ambidextrous, so yeah, it's working out right now.
Josh, good luck in the second half.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Massachusetts Pirates football is brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Boston Sports Performance Center brings world-class sports medicine, sports physical therapy, and sports performance services to help all athletes and patients recover faster with a level of success that they may not have imagined possible. The center's team of orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine physicians from St. Elizabeth's Medical Center work alongside licensed sports physical therapists and experienced performance coaches to provide minimally invasive medical treatments, advanced rehabilitation, sports performance training, as well as a comprehensive concussion management program.
Where you bank is a big decision. You want it to feel right. That's why Cornerstone Bank offers unlimited ATM surcharge rebates through our Right Checking program. Now you can make every ATM your ATM, anywhere in the U.S. You'll also enjoy other exclusive benefits like competitive rates and generous rewards. So if paying for what's yours is starting to feel wrong, it's time to choose right. Cornerstone Bank, built on trust.
There's a new wave coming and supplying energy to your homes and businesses. Sunwave Gas and Power. Sunwave powers homes and businesses with reliably low gas and electricity rates. Sunwave is energy simplified. Visit GoSunwave.com and enter your zip code to see simple-to-understand plans at affordable rates. Sunwave offers both traditional and green energy options. Find the plan that works for you. Ride the wave to amazing gas and power rates. Sunwave Gas and Power. Power your universe.
Welcome back to Phoenix Field of the DCU Center. It's halftime with the Massachusetts Pirates in their playoff game against Bismarck, leading by a score of 17-7. Hi, everybody. I'm Mick Monaghan along with Marty Gilliard. Time for your Phoenix Communications halftime highlights. And Marty, maybe not the most entertaining or cleanest half of the Pirates, but still a 10-point lead at halftime.
Yeah, I'm a little frustrated with the first half just because, we talked about the energy level. We talked about the calmness. We talked about guys being not doing anything extra outside of what they normally do, to get the job done. And I think that the Pirates offense was a little lethargic in the first half. They picked it up going into the second a little bit. I thought the defense was a little flat coming out. There wasn't their usual fast-flying, aggressive, but they have the lead,
right,
which is great. They have a chance to be able to go into coming out of halftime and have the offense have the ball on the field. So let's say they need to come in, make the adjustments that they do at half, as we hope they should, and come back out flying and playing fast, as the Mass Pirates have been able to have success this year doing that way.
Well, the Pirates did trail by a score of 7-0 before they got the football in the second quarter and then went on a march. And we'll take a look at some of the Phoenix Communications highlights. And the first big play you look at was a run by Justin Stockton. It went for about 30 yards to set up the score.
Yeah, he did a great job at weaving in and out of traffic. I mean, an excellent job at weaving in and out of traffic. You know, he did his thing of avoiding blockers. You know, the offensive line did a great job at getting up to the second level and being able to give him the holes that he needed.
So who do you call on? How about Benefield to Owens? That combination works with dexterity, and it worked once again.
Oh, that's easy money. You know, anytime you get T.O. will have a one-on-one situation, you know what I mean? You're going to take advantage of that at any given time.
So the Pirates tied up the ball game, and then on their very next possession in the second quarter, we talk about the guy who's the difference maker, Liquiviante Gonzalez, and he had a major hand in the second touchdown drive for the Pirates. Take a look at a catch that Gonzalez has going right down the middle.
Well, right here, you know, he did a good job at catching the ball, you know, securing the catch, getting down, you know, making sure that we can move the chains.
And so, if he makes that catch, give him the ball as you get close to the goal line, and this time he takes it in from about 3 to 4 yards out on a touchdown run.
Yeah, you got to reward him. If I'm not mistaken, the play before he ran into Stockton. So for them to be able to have enough of trust in him to come back to him, let him be able to finish that play and, you know, turn out for a great touchdown for the guys.
So the Pirates did add a field goal from Josh Gable of 26 yards, and the Pirates lead at halftime by a score of 17-7. So the Pirates will get the football to start the third quarter, and we'll see if they can keep that momentum going and nail their first playoff win in franchise history. We'll come back with the third quarter in just a moment.
It's hard to imagine all the information that's flying around the world today. YouTube, Zoom videos, photographs, data, that all transmits over fiber optic cable. Over the last 20 years, Phoenix has installed thousands of miles of fiber optic cable just in the New England region alone. It goes under the oceans, on the poles, in your buildings, under the streets you drive on. That means that fiber optic cable will most likely be coming to your home in the future, and Phoenix will probably install it.
Whether your team is your family, your business, or your employees, staying connected is crucial. You can depend on the Cross Insurance family.
Very good.
To provide the best insurance solutions for you. We've got your team protected. Visit crossagency.com today.
Welcome back to Phoenix Field on the DCU Center. We are ready for the start of the third quarter where the Massachusetts Pirates will receive the kickoff, and we'll see if Liquiviante Gonzalez can spark the Pirates with a big return. The Pirates lead at 17-7.
If we can get just a small piece of this edge man running down the field, if they kick true to what I think they're going to do, then we should have a great return by Speedy.
Here's the kick by Cody Barber. He's going to put it along the wall. It's at the 5-yard line. And, he ran into Santos Ramirez, but still he spins off and gets across the 20 to the 21-yard line before Jackson finally makes the stop. So it's still about a 21-yard return. That's the average for Gonzalez. Well, 15 because he took it at about the 5. So 1st and 10, they're going to spot it at the 21-yard line.
And this is the field position that we talked about, you know what I'm saying, that we need, you know what I mean? We're on the 21. Now we have, infinite possibilities of what we can run for an offense now,
Benefield was 6 of 10 for 73 yards and a touchdown in that first half. Owens, 3 catches for 30 yards and a score, and Stockton, 6 carries for 8 yards officially because he did have some negative yards. Here is Gonzalez, and it goes nowhere.
Again, Bismarck is doing a great job, as they did in the first half, of controlling the edge.
You got to credit Ben Moa. He's been in on a lot of plays at the nose. There he is again. So Ben Moa with a nice tackle. 6'4", 320 out of Grossmont College. Second down and 12, lost at 2. Football at the 19. Gonzalez in the slot. Birds along the near wall. Benefield with plenty of time. Now exits the pocket, going to take off and ran to the marker. And he is pushed out of bounds.
We got a helmet off.
Once again, that is Darren Jackson. Jackson's made some pretty big hits tonight, too.
Yeah.
He's played well. Ben Moa's played well. So on the run, it gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Football at the 21-yard line after the run by Benefield. Not the auspicious start that the Pirates wanted here on this first possession in the 3rd quarter. Only a 10-point game, 10-point ball game. Bird to the near side, Gonzalez in the slot, along with Owens. And the pocket breaking down. Oh, the ball fell out of his hands, and I think the Pirates recovered. Benefield wanted to throw on the run, and he lost the grip. Pirates have the football. I think it was Thomas. Yes, it was.
30 is slowed up.
Jared Thomas. Watch.
It just squirted out of literally squirted out of his hand.
Justin Thomas coming up with the fumble recovery. So
we are going for the field
goal.
goal.
Be a 39-yard attempt. For John, oh no, it's even more than that because it's back now at the, the 12-yard line?
Yes, sir.
So they spotted at the 12. Placement down. Here is his kick. Has nowhere near the distance. And this is Zarrell Hendricks.
Oh!
And the ball was stripped. It came out. It's along the wall.
Did it fumble again?
No, the Bucks are going to have it.
Fumble caused by the big boy.
Zarrell Hendrick had it ripped out of his hands, I want to say by Jordan McCrae. Get another look at it. He started up, broke to the right, ran into his own man, and then it was McCrae who hit him and knocked it out.
Great strip by McCrae on the wall.
Unfortunately, the Pirates do not recover. It'll be 1st and 10 for Bismarck. They're going to spot it right at the 20-yard line. So the Pirates misfire on their first possession. Now Bismarck has a chance to climb back in.
Again, there's Bismarck using a lot of movement before the snap.
Lewis was just 1 of 7 passing for 5 yards in the first half. Over the middle, complete. There's his second completion, and that one goes to Andre Williams for his first catch of the night. So 1st down on the catch by Williams. Makes the catch at the 19-yard line. Goes for 11 yards. Caleb Lewis played most of the game last week coming off the bench. Here he hands off to Harvey, and Harvey runs for about 6 good yards. I'm surprised that Harvey had no catches in the first half.
No, the defense did a great job. You know, they do a good job, man, of taking away, passing strengths, forcing guys to place the ball in places that the defense want versus the opposing way. As an offense, we try to make sure that we can create lanes, create confusion. But again, when the game is simple to you, you're able to play a simple, complex system, like we do here in Massachusetts. It's able, they're able to take away receivers at any given point.
Harvey with a catch here, and Miller makes the contact immediately and keeps them from getting to about the 12-yard line.
It's that bend but don't break defense of the Massachusetts Pirates. They keep a lot of stuff in front of them and force quarterbacks to take their checkdowns, you know what I mean?
So Harlan Miller on the tackle there. Football, they spot it at the 11 where it's going to be 3rd and 2. See if the Pirates defense can come up with a stand here. Deshaun Downey lines up with McMillan and Toby Johnson over the center. And the quarterback going to keep it himself, gets to the 10-yard line. He'll be very close to a first down.
If it's on the spot of he's short, yard and a half, 2 yards, yard and a half, yard.
About a yard. He got to the 10. He had to get to about the 9.5.
Looked at it, they was a little generous with the spot.
So 4th and 1, we'll call it, at the 10. Now you could sneak for this. You could run for it. Strayhorn's back in the game.
I think play action. I think they might try to catch the Pirates sleep and go play action and go in the air on a crossing route.
Harvey's on the far side along with West. Williams along the near wall. The quarterback going to take it himself.
And he was stopped. That's 4th down stop right there. That's a big boy ball. Big boy play right there, baby.
And
yes, indeed. Yes, sir. Look at that. Look who coming up out the pile. Toby Johnson. Yes, sir. When I told you when you have a D-line that's stout and you got the best D tackle in the league, in my opinion, get in the push. Just watch him work. Look at there. Low, stout, no, you can't get no push. You can't get no push.
Toby Johnson closing the door over the center.
Toby Johnson is a grown man amongst boys out there. I don't even know why the coach challenging it, but hey, they might have seen something that we didn't see. That coach is kind of tall.
Bismarck is challenging the ruling on the field of short of a first down. The play is under further review.
So they'll review the play, but as of now, the Pirates have the football, 7:56, with a 17-7 lead with this review coming up. And here comes the call. Do the Pirates have the football?
After the review, the ruling on the field stands.
Yes, it does.
First down, Massachusetts.
I'm not saying I'm going to play the lottery today, Mick,
Bismarck
but,
is charged
baby,
with
I've been
timeout
100% now. I've been 100%. I think I might go play some numbers today, Mick.
Yeah, there you go.
I can play a little Powerball for you. We win, we split it, 90-10.
90-10. Oh, goodness. Same old Marty Gilliard.
That's my guy, man.
Hey, Pirates football brought to you in part by Kraft Food Halls, culinary excellence crafted by artists and produced by artisans, located in Lexington, Waltham, and coming soon to Marlborough and Boston. Visit craftfoodhalls.com. Pirates have the football, 1st and 10 after the stop. The football's on their own 10-yard line. The clock reads 7:56. Is this the play that starts the Pirates on a roll? We'll find out. Benefield throws, complete. Owens, catch. No gain on the play as 4 players are around him. And the first player to really get there and bring him down looked like it was Lawrence Ross.
Now, what I like, to be honest, about that play was not the positive set, was not the positive yards that they got out of it, was the setup. It looks like they wanted to see what Bismarck was going to do when they left the running back out there by itself. And they put, their guy that I don't think can keep up with him in number 2 for Bismarck with the running back in space that we have in Stockton.
So you see the coverage by Duncan, and here's a quick throw and complete for the first down to Liquiviante Gonzalez.
And there's the asset once again with a clutch play.
Yeah, in the first half, Gonzalez had 1 catch for 11 yards. Here it sets up a 1st and 10. Football's at the 20-yard line. Benefield throws. Bird makes the catch and holds on down to the 22.
Great catch. Nice catch by Bird.
And it kind of stretches the middle of the field a little bit with this play, Marty.
Yes.
Kind of the underneath route. The coverage had gone away. And there's a guy there to catch the ball. 2nd down and 2 with the football at the 22-yard line.
See, we have Stockton out here.
Stockton lines up on the line. Wide outs in motion on each side. Benefield wants to throw down the middle off his hands and is tipped and complete. Liquiviante Gonzalez comes up with a catch, and that's because he hooked that ball into his hands. It could have been picked off by Javon Codlin, but it was taken away by the secondary receiver.
Great job by LaQuavion Speedy, a.k.a. The Asset.
Go! Shot!
First and 10, 14-yard line. Benefield, pump fake down the middle, caught, touchdown, Thomas Owens!
Great catch by T.O. Beautiful, strong hand catch. Beautiful, and I mean beautiful.
Roughing the passer.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Thank you. Come on.
Number 30.
Still going crazy.
The touchdown is good. That penalty will be enforced on the first play after the
Hey,
kickoff.
what? Theo, this sick, boy. Let's go, 6. Let's go, boy.
Touchdown pass number 39 on the year now for Benefield, and the Pirates lead at 23-7 with 5:31, and the roughing the passer penalty will go in the bank on the first play after the kickoff. 23-7. And now on for the right-footed extra point is Josh Gable. Pirates looking for their 24th point tonight. Get a good look at this one. Here's the kick on the way. It is up, and it is good.
Great job.
So Gable connects. Pushing and shoving after the play. No flag comes out. Get the Pirates off the field as they lead it by a score of 24-7. Josh Gable has it teed up. And this will be Zarel Hendrick to return the kick. And Hendrick takes it at about the 3-yard line. Hendrick to the 15, to the 20, and that is all for Hendrick as Chucky Williams comes
There's
up.
Bubba Chuck again with a great play.
Makes the tackle. So now with the 15-yard penalty assessed, it'll go back to about the 5-yard line. Another look at Chucky Williams on special teams, making a hit. Wrapping up nicely.
This is a carryover personal foul, roughing the passer from the touchdown
So this is the in the
play.
bank penalty
15 yards from the end of the run.
that we had from the previous play before the kickoff. What they do is they call it putting it in the bank and they assess it after we have a return, ladies and gentlemen.
So it's actually spotted at the 10-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10 at the 10. Well, we'll see if Caleb Lewis can crank up the offense as he was stood up trying to get a first down on 4th and 1 on the 10, and the Pirates turned it into points. Here he is under center. Hands off. That Strayhorn going nowhere.
And can you guess who's in there making the magic happen, baby? The man amongst boys, baby boys at that. Toby Johnson. Yes, sir. Listen, man, if you're a young guy and you watching the game and you want to know how to be a D tackle, and I mean a dominant one, just watch 91, baby. Just watch 91. He's just, man, that boy been amazing all year.
2nd and 11 now at the 9-yard line. Yeah, Johnson played an excellent game tonight.
I love the way he's always talking to his fellow D linemen. They're always on the same page, it seems like he's the quarterback of that bunch.
Well, funny you mention that. I'll tell you a story after the snap. 3:48 and the clock moving. Back in the shotgun now is Caleb Lewis. Here comes the rush. He's hit as it lets it go, and the flag will come out because it was Martrell Spate who hit the quarterback. The ball fell incomplete. I was watching the roughing of the passer, and that's going to be the flag.
Was it roughing or holding?
Roughing. Dave Kataya will make it official.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 24, defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
1st and 10, 24-yard line. It's a hit you don't have to make up 24/7.
Right.
Lewis, no step, rejected.
Oh.
That is Vontrell McMillan playing in his first game as a Massachusetts Pirate.
Oh. I'm going to say it for him.
He was just added to the roster. I think in 2017 went to the Seahawks training camp, then played in the CFL and the XFL. And he almost had his first IFL interception.
I just know what he's feeling like.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line. Clock moving. We're at 2:38. Second and 10 from the 24, and Lewis. Flag on the play. Throws. This ball is tipped by Chucky Williams.
Great job
Incomplete.
by Chucky.
Carrigan was the intended receiver, but
We have a flag on the play.
Going to be holding, I think.
You know, Chucky just made a great play on the ball. I mean, he's such a spark of energy for the defense and the team in general. The kid's he's so hyperactive, man. You can't help but just let that be effective.
Was not in his three-point stance. That's a 5-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
Third quarter. Here is Strayhorn. Best run of the night. Crosses the 15 to about the 13-yard line where Williams tripped him up.
Man, that was a touchdown-saving tackle, Red. I don't know if it was the tackle or the stumbling of the feet, but he definitely had a gap.
And he started to stumble, and
it was just a great makeup play by Chucky.
Yep.
To be able to get hands on him, because I don't even think, you know, that one there, right there, that was a score. And, you know, but it wasn't a score.
Well, Strayhorn had a touchdown in the first half. Only touchdown of the night. Here is an option toss. Nowhere this time.
Now that's that defense that we've grown to love. A lot of hats around the ball, being technically sound, being exactly where you're supposed to be at. You know, waiting on the offense to commit to a play and just tackling, man. Just look at there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hats around the ball.
Santos Ramirez got there first. Second down. No gain. 10 yards to go, still at the 12-yard line. Pirates with a 24-7 lead. We're in the final 35 seconds of the third quarter. Been a very workmanlike effort tonight by the Pirates.
Yes.
West goes in motion. And a quick dump off to the backs. Nice stutter step. Strayhorn stood up and then
Jesus.
dropped.
Oh, boom, boom, bang, bang, baby.
Harlan Miller.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom, bang, bang, Harlan, baby. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Cat Daddy. That right there, baby, is what we call a bang, bang, boom, boom, ladies and gentlemen. Now, great move on Spade. It was a great move, but that right there, yes, sir, that's what you want. That's what you want.
And that's a great play to end the third quarter. We have played 3 at the Phoenix Field in the DCU Center tonight with the Massachusetts Pirates leading Bismarck by a score of 24-7. Looking for another playoff game, but still a fourth quarter to come, so stay with us.
Boston Sports Performance Center brings world-class sports medicine, sports physical therapy, and sports performance services to help all athletes and patients recover faster with a level of success that they may not have imagined possible. The center's team of orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine physicians from St. Elizabeth's Medical Center work alongside licensed sports physical therapists and experienced performance coaches to provide minimally invasive medical treatments, advanced rehabilitation, sports performance training, as well as a comprehensive concussion management program.
Where you bank is a big decision. You want it to feel right. That's why Cornerstone Bank offers unlimited ATM surcharge rebates through our Right Checking program. Now you can make every ATM your ATM, anywhere in the U.S. You'll also enjoy other exclusive benefits like competitive rates and generous rewards. So if paying for what's yours is starting to feel wrong, it's time to choose right. Cornerstone Bank, built on trust.
Pirates looking for their first playoff win ever.
Is that their running quarter? It looks like they have their running quarterback in the game. It is.
That is Allen. Kenyatta Allen going to put his head down and get maybe a yard to the 3, and that's all.
I knew it. When they bought 14 in, the last time that he's came in was his first play of the game at quarterback. And he ran a similar play. Now we have first down. What's going on with the chains?
It's a first down.
Okay.
Actually,
no.
It should be second down. It should be second and goal at the 3. And it's like Missouri in the old days. They used to get 5 downs.
Yeah.
Nebraska, Missouri, right? So the football at the 3. Allen's still in there as the running quarterback, and he is dropped. No gain.
No, sir.
First guy to get him
is big.
Vontrell McMillan.
But look at Bubba Chuck out there going absolutely crazy. And then you got, Toby Johnson out there.
See, I don't think that the run by
Downey, Chucky.
Oh, they're calling it second down.
I think it was a mistake on the chains.
I do too.
Because it was a 4th down marker on the chains, and then they switched it to first. And
yep. Here is an option toss and touchdown.
Wow.
Strayhorn powers his way into the end zone for the second time tonight.
It was a great run. Nice hard run. Good job finishing by Strayhorn with the one-on-one. But it looks like they got away with a hold out here on the end with Downey. Watch how he gets turned. See how he gets turned and held. But, ref don't see it. Ref ain't going to call it.
Cody Barber. High snap. Lewis gets it down. The kick is no good. Yeah, that high snap cost him. But we still got a long way to go. Oh, that ball's live. It goes into the crowd. It hit the foot of Khalid Wooten. And a fan on the second row comes up with it. It's going to be spotted at about the 23-yard line.
Yeah.
Alejandro Benefield's throwing a couple of touchdowns tonight. Benefield is 11 of 15 passing for 113 and 2. Owens and Gonzalez come in motion, and it is an option toss. Stockton spins away from run tackler and finally brought down. And I think that is Darren Jackson who ran him into the wall.
Nice smooth run by Stockton as he's really good at setting the defender up and catching him with that spin. And he's so hard to take down. When that boy runs up the sideline or any just finishing runs in general, he does a great job. Does a real good job at doing that.
Call it 2nd and 5. Football's on the 17-yard line. Stockton through 3 quarters had 6 carries for 8 yards. Benefield. One-step drop. Throws near the goal line.
PI.
Gotta be pass interference.
Yeah. He never turned around to play the ball. He face guarded. He was holding. He had his hand in his pocket. He had hand in the pads. It was a lot going on right there.
Deion Carter going to be the guilty party. Haven't called his name much
Both
tonight.
flags are for the same foul. Pass interference, defense number 21.
Sorry, Deion. Name got called down.
First down.
Pass interference, automatic first down. Owens turned around, and the defender never did. A lot of contact.
Yes.
So the football going to be spotted at about the 2-yard line. 1st and goal at the 2. Now this is just what the Pirates needed.
Yes, they need a touchdown on this drive to keep that pressure on Bismarck.
A little more breathing room. You would think they'd keep it on the ground, although the defensive front has played excellent tonight for Bismarck. Benefield going to keep it himself. He broke the play and he's in. That's a touchdown. Alejandro Benefield with his 17th rushing touchdown of the year in the Pirates.
Oh, my God.
Now lead it 30-13.
Again, I'm just hoping that the stuff that I'm looking at, I just don't want to see. I literally just watched the guy from Bismarck tap the offensive lineman, strike the offensive lineman in his groin area.
So 30-13, looking to make it 31 with Josh Gable on for the extra point. Here's the snap placement. It's blocked, and it goes into the crowd. No good.
No good.
So it was no good, and the score remains 30-13, Massachusetts. Here's the kickoff by Gable. It's going to bounce and roll. Finally picked up by Hendrick, and it helped him as he finally is pushed out of bounds near midfield by Khalid Wooten. But sometimes that little bobble will get people to pull up, and he was able to get a handle on the football and run right past the defender along the wall. So But right there is Arel Hendrick. Made a nice move, got a good block.
It's like it's a good and a bad, you know, when the guys bobble the ball, because you want your kickoff team to continue to run down their lanes, maintain their lane integrity, and create a web around the returner so he has nowhere to go. But again, in that same token, that timing gives your kickoff return team time to set their blocks up and be able to give the returner a lane for him to hit it and get it in.
So Caleb Lewis sees his team trailing 30-13 with 9:53 to play. And throws down the middle. It is tipped and intercepted. Arian Maxey Penton for the touchdown.
There he goes, baby. There he goes, baby. The red bandit. The red bandit. Look at them foes hanging out, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's AMP, not the Mercedes, baby, but that boy be playing good ball. He's usually, you know, keep his head around the ball. You know, he's typically a guy that's always around the ball. Plays just with a lot of energy. You know, there's a pick six. So there's our defense doing exactly what they usually do, man. Again, force the quarterbacks and the offenses to be as perfect as they have to be to beat us. You know, to beat that defense. That defense doesn't give up too much too often, and you see why.
And Mr. Josh Gable back on for an extra point. Here's his kick. This time,
great.
It is good. So with the PAT, the Pirates tack on 7 more. They now lead it 37-13 with 8 minutes and 34 seconds to play in the ball game at Phoenix Field and the DCU Center tonight. Back here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center, and Gable's kick is the pop-up variety, taken at the 10-yard line by Andre Williams. He got to about the 17, and that's all on a late flag.
Maybe a block in the back. I would have to say a block in the back.
You would think.
And if I had to guess, it would have been 32. And the reason why is because the kickoff before AMP had a chance to flatline him, to be honest, and put him on his back pretty solid. And they got up chipping with each other. As you can see, they're still chipping, 30-32 for Bismarck. It's been really, really chippy the whole game.
That would be the aforementioned Darren Jackson.
And it's crazy because Jackson has been playing pretty good, you know what I mean? But again, when you start to play decent, like we talked about, when you have success on a team that you didn't have success on, sometimes that success goes to your head a little bit and you get a little prideful. You want to be a little bit more pushy. You start to get a little more arrogant and so on and so forth. So,
and if it stays this way, this will be the 5th time this year the Pirates would hold an opponent under 20 points. It would also make it 3 in a row in which they've done that. Here's a pass down the middle. Nobody there. That's because there was 2 Pirates in the face of Caleb Lewis, Martrell Spate, Toby Johnson, all over the quarterback. You can each give him a quarterback hurry on this one.
And again, you see the push by Toby Johnson, man. He's doing a great job at, you know, attacking half of a man and getting that initial push that you want in the D lineman. You know what I'm saying? He's reestablishing the line of scrimmage. He's doing a great job at that all night.
Toby Johnson might be your player of the game.
I like him. I like it.
Here is a handoff on the end around. It is Carrington. And Michael Carrington is stood up and going down, and a flag comes out. And that's because he's jawing after the play. That's Harlan Miller.
I would have to say so.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, taunting, number 27 of the defense. That is his first unsportsmanlike conduct foul, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line, and whistles fly and blow and flags fly. Hold on.
Okay. Legal
False
procedure.
start, maybe?
Legal procedure.
Offside defense number 92.
Wow.
Unabated to the quarterback. That's a 5-yard penalty. It remains first down.
We got a double loop motion by Bismarck.
The lefty throws into the turf, incomplete. Bounced it at about the 3-yard line as Raheem Harvey can't come up with it. Now, Raheem Harvey tonight, 1 catch for 3 yards.
Remember we talked about this.
Taking away the star?
Massachusetts does a great job at taking away the star and forcing the quarterbacks, literally forcing the quarterbacks to throw perfect balls and make perfect reads damn near all night.
Yeah, it's tough. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 5 at the 15. Harvey in motion on the near side.
False start by number 5.
That would be West.
Yes. He definitely jumped early.
Right of play, false start offense.
And these are
Number
plays
5,
you can't make.
5-yard penalty.
You cannot make these type of plays,
second
you know,
down.
clutch going in, you know, coming in the fourth, deep in the fourth, you know, especially when you're down.
Chance to tell you, Pirates football brought to you in part by Chick-fil-A, official chicken sandwich of the Pirates. Eat more chicken. 2nd and 10 at the 20. Plenty of time for Caleb Lewis all day. Here comes the rush finally, and he throws it away. Coverage play there as McMillan finally put the pressure on the quarterback. So, 3rd and 10, 20-yard line. With 4:46 left in the game. Lewis wants to throw.
Great job by AMP on the coverage.
Maxie Penton broke it up. It was intended for Raheem Harvey.
AMP's playing a pretty decent game right now. You know, he has a pick 6. You know, he's right there on the deep curl route by the receiver. And again, the defense is starting to look like the defense that we all have grown to love. You know what I'm saying? They're flying around now. They're having fun. They're bouncing up. They're excited about the plays that they're making. And now it's money down. It's 4th down. It's time to be able to make a play and get off the field.
That's what has to happen. 4th and 10 from the 20-yard line, and Lewis wants to throw. Complete.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete.
Great hit by Bubba Chuck, a.k.a. Greedy, a.k.a. the baby silverback gorilla. Comes downhill and gives a solid stick, and I mean a solid stick to the receiver who has been he's been having butterfingers all game.
Yep, that is Raheem Harvey, who hasn't hit his fingers, and if he holds on, forward progress has the 1st down.
We got Sean Brackett at quarterback.
First time we've seen Sean Brackett tonight. Birds in motion along with Gonzalez. Brackett sees things breaking down and throws on the run complete.
Yes.
And that is Stockton who makes the catch.
Oh, my God. Nice ball.
And a flag comes out. I shouldn't be surprised because when Brackett was the starter in Louisville, he threw a touchdown pass to Stockton. When he finally had a chance to come back and play, he threw a touchdown pass
After
to
the play was
Stockton.
over,
He's
personal
not.
foul, number 73, offense, late hit.
Oh, late hit.
15-yard penalty.
Okay.
It happened after the play, therefore it is 3rd down.
So it's a loss of down and a penalty assessed?
I believe so.
Correction, 2nd down.
Second down.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was about to
down.
say.
That's pretty harsh.
Say, Jesus, Lord, just give him a life penalty in prison, baby.
No, let's not do that.
Jesus.
2nd down and 10. As the football goes, back to the, no, it's 17. 2nd and 17, I beg your pardon. Back to the 13-yard line. So the pass completion never happened. Bird comes up as an end. Brackett in the shotgun. 2-step drop with time, and there's Stockton again. Got to the 20, which is the original line of scrimmage before Malik Duncan.
That boy Stockton is really, 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 really hard to bring down. I mean, just watch how he finished. Nice dump down, set him up, explode into him.
Yep.
And then 33 falls right off him.
Goes for 7 yards. 3rd and 10 at the, 3rd and 9 actually at the 21. We're looking at a 3rd and 9 at the 21-yard line. Brackett looking to the near side, caught, and Christian dives for the end zone touchdown.
Yes, sir. Great job by the Greenhorn, baby. Hey, he does a great job I watched him in pregame. He does a great job at elevating and catch the ball, but we have dirty laundry on the field.
Well,
after the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 74, Massachusetts, taunting. The touchdown is good. That penalty will be enforced on the first play after the kickoff.
Gable's extra point is on the way, and this one is good. So the Massachusetts Pirates, with 1 minute to go, lead it by a score of 44-13. But let's point out consistency, and it's exactly what the Massachusetts Pirates are. They're a very consistent team.
Now, as a vet, that's all you pride yourself on, and you want to pride your team on, is just being consistent in what they do and everything that they do in all aspects of the game.
Williams' return is out to about the 10-yard line. There's a whole bunch of penalties to be assessed.
Yes.
As we take a look, I know there's one at the bank. Also, as we went to break, Darren Jackson was ejected with his second personal foul.
The unsportsmanlike conduct foul against Massachusetts on the touchdown is offset by the unsportsmanlike conduct foul by Bismarck on the try. Those penalties offset, 1st and 10.
Okay, thank you for the cleanup.
There you go.
Dave, I appreciate you, baby.
Dave Kataye. I remember him from his days of refereeing in the Arena Football League. Matter of fact, I think I produced a game when he refed in a Philadelphia Soul Championship game.
Philly was a team, man.
1st and 10, and it is Allen Jr. almost intercepted by Santos Ramirez.
Again, pressure with, guess who? Wait, Toby Johnson is down.
Well, that's not good. Get Toby up and get him off the field. Let him rest.
Please, please. Let's just hope it's something minor like a cramp or something like that. Because that's a big, big, big loss. You know, again, like I said before, I stand on my statement now. The best nose in the league. But let's just hope it's something slight or small, like, you know, he's cramping or something like that.
Welcome back to Phoenix Field and the DCU Center. It's going to be Kendall Baker, offensive lineman, taking Toby Johnson's place over the nose.
And it's crazy because they have, oh, look at the push.
And it is Allen Jr. with a run, and Kayetta gets up to the 20-yard line, about a yard shy of the first down.
Now, small connection. Now, Kendall is actually a Georgia Bulldog, just like Toby.
There you go. 2nd and 1. Call it the 21-yard line. Wow, that was way offside, but they let the play go, and Allen Jr. is going to run up to the 25-yard. Oh, they did give him the first down, so it was 1st and 10. But he still runs.
Here comes the
for
shot.
about 5 yards.
I think here comes the shot to the end zone. I mean, golly, he's been running 100% the whole game. He has to throw something.
Well, it's pretty much a matter of what the final score is going to be. 44-13, Pirates with 27 seconds left. Allen wants to gun and does. Touchdown. So Allen finds Mike Carrigan for 6 with 21 seconds to play. Straight down the field.
Now, I have seen teams come back. Now, it's a lot of underlying factors that are going to come into play, but let's say it's not over just yet because it's an arena ball.
So you're saying going for the 2-point conversion here would help.
I've been a part of some 25, 26-point swings, 28-point swings in this game.
Wow. Allen throws. Harlan Miller rejected it, incomplete.
He rejected it like Matumbo. Oh, no, 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 no. Look, there's the finger wave.
So with 21 seconds to go, Harlan Miller with a big defensive play, and the Pirates keep the score at 44-19. Cody Barber for the Bismarck Bucks. It's the low line drive kick, but it'll bounce twice. High bounds. Gonzalez 3 yards deep in the end zone. Comes up the middle, has a big hole. Gonzalez runs away from one. He's got 2 players to beat. Picks up 1 block and hit from behind and goes down at the 15-yard line. But LaQuivion Gonzalez
there is
pretty much drops the mic and walks away.
LaQuivion, a.k.a. Speedy, a.k.a. the asset, with another 25, 30-yard return.
I got it for 38.
38-yard return.
That's awesome.
And there's the kneel, and there's the end of the game, folks.
The offense failed to gain positive yardage. Second down, the clock will start on the snap.
The clock won't run because it wasn't positive yards.
That's right. So because Sean Brackett did not gain a yard, ladies and gentlemen, the clock stops.
Correct. It'll be second and about, 12 or so. Now they set the ball, start the clock, and the horn will sound. Or maybe not. But still, the Pirates win by a score of 44-19 here at Phoenix Field and the DCU Center tonight. The Massachusetts Pirates have won their first ever playoff game. There will be a second-round home game next Saturday night here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center. As once again, the Pirates win tonight 44-19.
Great job, guys. Great job.
Let's throw it downstairs to Leverett Ball.
Thanks, Mick. I'm joined now by Pirates defensive back Arian Maxey Pinton. Now, Arian, you've had interceptions in 3 straight games. You had a huge pick 6 tonight in the second half. What happened on that play?
Really, I just took my time and was patient. You know, my receiver was on the ball. Instead of pressing, I decided to play off, and I just reacted. You know, he ran a drag route across the field, and I just stayed behind him, tailpiped it, and he tipped the ball. He dropped it, and I made up for it, caught it, and kept going.
Yeah, and with this win, you guys advanced to the second round of the playoffs. What do you need to do as a team just to get that win in the second round and advance?
To be honest, I think we just need to continue to come together and continue to stack bricks and keep practicing hard. And when we come out here on game day, everything will speak for itself.
Yeah, well, Arian, great job tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Massachusetts Pirates football is presented by Phoenix Communications and these fine sponsors.
Boston Sports Performance Center brings world-class sports medicine, sports physical therapy, and sports performance services to help all athletes and patients recover faster with a level of success that they may not have imagined possible. The center's team of orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine physicians from St. Elizabeth's Medical Center work alongside licensed sports physical therapists and experienced performance coaches to provide minimally invasive medical treatments, advanced rehabilitation, sports performance training, as well as a comprehensive concussion management program.
There's a new wave coming and supplying energy to your homes and businesses. Sunwave Gas and Power. Sunwave powers homes and businesses with reliably low gas and electricity rates. Sunwave is energy simplified. Visit GoSunwave.com and enter your zip code to see simple-to-understand plans at affordable rates. Sunwave offers both traditional and green energy options. Find the plan that works for you. Ride the wave to amazing gas and power rates. Sunwave Gas and Power. Power your universe.
This Bud Light Seltzer lemonade is packed with lemonade flavor.
Yeah, it even has more flavor than my grandma's lemonade.
She still lives here, right?
Yeah, it even has more flavor than grandma's lemonade.
Oh, no.
Guess her hearing is better than we thought.
New Bud Light Seltzer Lemonade. Packed with more flavor than Grandma's lemonade.
Back here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center. The final tonight, 44-19. The Massachusetts Pirates win their first ever playoff game. They are on to round 2 in the IFL Playoffs as they take care of the Bismarck Bucks tonight. Nick Moninghoff and Marty Gilliard with you. And Marty, the game didn't start out pretty for the Pirates. They only led by 10 at halftime, 17-7. But in the final analysis, the defense did what they do, and the offense showed up when they had to.
Yes, the offense started off flat. They started off a little lethargic. They got it together. They scored when they were supposed to. The defense did what they were supposed to. They came out a little slow in the beginning, less aggressive than I would have liked because we like to see them do their thing. But they came out and they took care of business, and they held the team again under 20 points again.
Well, let's take a look at some of your highlights here in the second half as the Massachusetts Pirates built on that halftime lead, and they did so with Thomas Owens with a touchdown catch.
I mean, T.O. does what he do. Anytime that he has a one-on-one situation, he was able to hit the corner of the bike, fight off of him, make a great catch.
Now, Bismarck did score a touchdown to make it 24-13, but then a short kickoff and a drive by Alejandro Benefield, who finished it off with a short touchdown run, and the Pirates were starting to pull away at 30-13.
Yeah, I mean, they took time to get settled down, to do what they do, get back in their momentum swing, so to speak, get back into handling business in the way that they do, as an offense. So they did a good job at controlling the clock and taking care of business.
Now, after an interception return for the touchdown, the Pirates added a few more points. It was the first game for Justin Christian, and he caught a touchdown pass from Sean Brackett, so he showed up too.
Yeah. Those are the plays that you need when you have an unsung hero, a guy that hasn't did anything yet, so to speak, up to this point. But he's a great physical specimen. He high points the ball well. He can run really good. So for him, I'm just glad to see the young man get excited and be able to make a play and do what we brought him here for.
Well, not often do we focus on a unit for our dynamic physical therapy player of the game, but I think you have to give it to the entire Massachusetts Pirates defense as they held an opponent for the 5th time this year under 20 points. We'll take a look at some of the defensive highlights, and how about Toby Johnson and the defensive line, just shutting down the run all night long. And then Martrell Spate getting a quarterback sack.
Yes, I mean, between Spate and Toby, Toby Johnson, those two have been just phenomenal for the defense, as well as the defensive backs. Everybody has been playing collectively great ball on the defense.
Vantrell McMillan knocking down a play, and as we said, the line was huge tonight, able to shut down runs. It seemed like every time that Santos, Ramirez, and company were around the football. And then how about Harlan Miller saying hello to Mr. Strayhorn?
I mean, like I call that a tick boom, baby. That's what we call laying the wood. That's what we call putting a smack on somebody. That's what we call a grown man hit. This is a grown man game, a gladiator sport. And those are the things that the fans come to want to see, and me as a commentator and a fan myself. And watching my teammates out there, that's what I want to see. I want to see that physical play. I want to see that hard-nosed defense that we don't grown to love.
One more. How about the Cross Insurance play of the game? It's an interception return for a touchdown by Santos Ramirez. Oh, no, Arian Maxey Penton. My mistake.
AMP, I really like the way he plays the game. He's always constantly around the ball, and he seems to be there every time that we get a tip. And the defender's around. It's usually AMP that comes up with that ball and be able to do his thing. And not only just come up with the pick, he's done a great job at scoring and making stuff happen after he catches the pick.
So Arian Maxey Penton with the interception return for about 30 yards for the touchdown, and the Pirates win this one by the score of 44-19. You take a look at the stats quickly. The leading rusher, 26 yards for Benefield. He also was 11 of 15 passing for 113 and 2. And, some of the defensive players, stood out, but even Owens, 5 catches for 47 yards and 2 scores. So the stars showed up tonight for the Pirates when they had to.
Yes, they did. Everybody took care of business like they were supposed to. Again, like I tried to remind the players in the beginning of the game, don't do nothing different. It's just another day in the office. Tie your tie up like you're supposed to and come to work and just do your thing.
There will be another day in the office. Next Saturday night, the Massachusetts Pirates will go to the second round of the playoffs. That game right here at Phoenix Field in the DCU Center at 7:05. Now for Marty Gilliard, Steve, Sarah, and the rest of the crew, I'm Mick Monaghan. Thanks for joining us this time around. The Pirates win their first ever playoff game, 44-19 over Bismarck. So long, everybody.
Have a good one.
Looking for financial advice and personalized service regardless of wealth? Then open an online account today at BerkshireBank.com. Our simple opening process takes just a few minutes. Once complete, you can sign up to all of our flexible banking tools, from mobile banking, online banking, and our branchless My Banker concierge banking service. Come see what it means to bank with a socially responsible bank that doesn't base the quality of service on the size of your wallet. Get started today at BerkshireBank.com.
It's hard to imagine all the information that's flying around the world today. YouTube, Zoom videos, photograph, data, that all transmits over fiber optic cable. Over the last 20 years, Phoenix has installed thousands of miles of fiber optic cable just in the New England region alone. It goes under the oceans, on the poles, in your buildings, under the streets you drive on. That means that fiber optic cable will most likely be coming to your home in the future, and Phoenix will probably install it.